Ever look at your grocery bill and think, how did I spend that much? Same. I set out to uncover whether I've been silently overspending every single week. And what I discovered completely changed the way I shop. Stay with me because I'm sharing the exact tips and mindset shifts that saved me hundreds. Hey friends, it's Luna, and today's video is all about grocery shopping. Yup, something we all do, but few of us think critically about. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you walked into the store with a list and walked out with only the things on it? Yeah, didn't think so. This video isn't about extreme couponing or cutting out everything you love. It's about being smart with your habits without sacrificing what makes life enjoyable. We all need food, but what we don't need, overspending without even realizing it. Here's the thing. Grocery stores are brilliant at making us spend more than we plan. From impulse buys to psychological pricing tricks, it's no accident. And guess what? It works. Most people overspend simply because they don't notice the patterns. Little by little, it adds up, and suddenly you're wondering where your paycheck went. Let's break down the 5 biggest culprits. First, impulse buys. Those treat-yourself snacks near checkout, designed to tempt you. Second, no list. If you shop without a list, you're letting the store decide what you buy. Third, shopping while hungry. Literally everything looks delicious. Instant regret later. Fourth, buying deals you don't need. Buy one, get one free sounds great, until you toss the second one away. Fifth, grabbing name brands out of habit. Often the store brand is identical, or even better. Recognize any of those? It's okay, we've all done it, but here's the good news. Every single one of those habits is fixable. Let me tell you about my aha moment. I was reviewing my budget and saw this one line. Snacks, $9.82. Nothing major, right? But I scrolled back, and there it was. Every single week, roughly $10 times 4 weeks times 12 months. That's nearly $500 a year on snacks I barely remembered eating. It hit me like a ton of bricks. From that moment on, I started tracking everything. Not just how much I spent, but what I spent it on and why. Here's what I learned. Grocery stores are engineered to manipulate our behavior. The layout leads you past high-margin items. Music is tuned to make you linger. Essentials like milk and eggs? Always in the back. Even the smells are curated. Ever notice how fresh bread or rotisserie chicken seems to call your name? It's no accident. Understanding these tricks doesn't mean we can't enjoy shopping. It means we're not being played. So how do we take back control? Here's the routine I follow every week now, and it works. First, I set a budget before I leave home. Even just a ballpark number helps me pause before grabbing extras. Then I meal plan, realistically. I ask, what am I actually going to cook this week? Not what sounds nice in theory. Next, I make a list and stick to it. No list equals open wallet, a list equals guardrails. I also use a calculator app while shopping. Yes, I literally tally up my cart, it keeps me grounded. And I compare unit prices, not just labels. That smaller package might actually cost more per ounce. Finally, I stay strategic about loyalty programs and coupons. I only use them if it's for things I was already going to buy. You don't need to stop buying what you love, you just need to buy with intention. I still get my favorite coffee creamer, I still treat myself to chips on Fridays, but I make room for it by cutting back where it doesn't matter. The truth is, you can spend less without feeling like you're missing out. And that's an empowering feeling. And now I want to hear from you. What's your grocery trap? And visit the frozen section, the fancy cheese aisle, that bakery display that calls your name? Drop it in the comments. I promise, no judgment. We're all learning together. If you've made it this far, here's your challenge. Track 1 week of grocery spending. Just one. Write down what you bought, what you actually used, and what you could have skipped. You'll be shocked at what you find, and if you want more tools and tips, check out the budgeting playlist linked below. Also be sure to check out my video, Why High Salaries Don't Solve Financial Struggles. Your wallet will thank you later. Overspending isn't about being bad with money. It's about being human in a system designed to nudge us into spending more. But with a little planning, a few shifts in mindset, and a lot of intention, you'll spend less, eat better, and feel more in control. You got this. Until next time, happy saving.